Welcome back to Off the Track with yours truly, Tony Hall. I'm speaking with Iron Jenny Flint with the Hurricane Alley Roller Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corpus Christi, Texas. Now, we were talking earlier about of course, the game with Texas TXRG.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, about how that point spread on that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we played the TXRG Hail Marys.
Mm-hmm.
We had some, last year I guess we had paid for a boot camp with them.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls came down, and of course they're very nice, and they're so forthcoming with anything roller derby, because they are the mothers of modern day roller derby.
Right.
So, I was surprised that when Virgo had said, hey, we want to come play y'all. And my first response was, why do you want to punch a kitten? And she started laughing, and they're just so sweet. And, and she was like, how are you going to get better? Mm-hmm. And she was right. She's right.
Yeah.
And, if
exactly.
we play against each other, or we have to step it up if we want to get better. Yeah, the spread was pretty big. We expected it. Our fans were kind of, at first they were like, wow, why are they just being brutal? And I told them, I said, we have a saying in roller derby that I would never disrespect you by going easy on you.
Right.
And I think if they would have kind of stepped back a little bit, I think we would have been insulted more.
Yeah, that kind of leads to something I was going to be asking you about. Of course, we had the recent rules change.
Right.
And we'll have to, of course, starting on one whistle. Everybody starting on one whistle. And I guess one of the arguments they were having was about one team just overwhelming another team as far as the point spread. And it was like some from what I've heard, some leagues are really worried about self-esteem issues from teams, that they go a bit too hard on them or something like that, especially toward the second half,
right,
and stuff. But I was like you said, you're okay with
I think
that
with the rules and with every rule, you have to learn the rules so you know how to play the rule, or to break the rule, and not necessarily break it, but to manipulate the rule to your favor.
Right.
And that's why you should know the rules. I think for me personally, I didn't care for the scrum starts until I learned how to do scrum starts. I was afraid of scrum starts because, like anything, if you're afraid, you don't like it.
Right.
So we learned about it, and I think that the division was based on those girls who were playing the rules and not by the rules versus the girls who weren't at that level yet. And I think that's where the frustration came in because, a scrum start, I think more for the fans, especially when a scrum start, what did they call it? The jam that never happened?
Right.
Where they just stand there for 2 minutes.
Exactly.
I think from a fan's perspective, I think that hurts our league. And I think that maybe the girls who write the rules recognize that. But I think from a self-esteem point that we have to recognize that derby has grown bigger than just girls getting together, skating for a little while, and then going having some beers.
Okay.
So we wanted the world to watch us, and now the world is watching us. We have to step up to the plate. And I think that rule change, I do like the one whistle to rule us all. I do like that. But I think with the scrum starts, I think it was all based on levels of experience. So back to that TXRG game, those girls played like a machine.
Yeah.
We played like the machine that was just taken out of the box and was trying to really get to that level.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So according to your season so far, how has the rules change affected any of the play?
We've decided that last year we voted that if we wanted to play against other teams, we felt like we had to go WIFTA.
Yeah.
We think it's a good organization. We're not sure if we're going to actually apply for apprenticeship. We may. But I think for us, we started last season when we finished our last game. We just study the rules, practice the rules. Tonight during our water aerobics, we're going to go over hand signals from the referees. So I don't think that it's affected us any more than any other team that has chosen to skate by the WIFTA regulations.
Okay.
I think it's cohesive. I think it can be intimidating because there's so many rules.
Right, right.
But they're kind of basic, and if you look at the rules, they kind of just repeat themselves. The one will reference another rule, so it all comes down to there's only a few rules, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay. Now, this upcoming game with the Texas Outlaws roller derby. Now, of course, you're taking on a professional league.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you what do you take so far? Because I know you've played them before last year.
We did.
Yeah.
We played them last year. We really loved them. We knew some of the girls when they skated with another league before they started their professional league. And, I think that for us, because I don't believe that they play by WIFTA regs. They skate by another rule set called MADE.
Yes.
And we recognize that, and we, because you don't want to stack the cards. You want your fans to enjoy it, and you want your skaters to enjoy it. And last game, I'll refer back to that just for a second, is we knew what was going to happen.
Right.
So we welcomed the beat down. We welcomed it because we learned a lot from it. But we want to play competitive too. We want to fight for those points. And with the Outlaws, they have such great spirit, and we love Queen Bitch. She's just such an awesome girl, and you could just tell how much she does love roller derby. So for us, for them to agree to come back and play us again, we're really excited about that. Because you build friendships.
Yeah.
And no matter if that friendship goes MADE and the other goes WIFTA, you still maintain those friendships, and that's what we've done with the Outlaws.
Okay, so now according to this game coming up, what have y'all decided upon a happy medium, or are y'all just gonna all play by WIFTA?
We're playing by WIFTA with this, and that was only because she agreed to it. And and like in July, we're playing against the TXRD. Puerto del Fuegos, which is a bank track league. So we are changing up some of the rules to accommodate them, because it would be, they skate 1 minute on the bank track. We're going to throw them into a 2 minute and throw all these rules at them. So we've kind of condensed it just for them for the July game.
Oh,
okay. But with Queen Bitch said, we'll do WIFTA and we'll see what happens. And so good for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it should be quite a game coming up this Saturday.
I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think that, like I said, we have a friendship with the Outlaws, and we're looking forward to them coming down. But that's one of the things that Hard is known for, is our hospitality. We went to a game one time, and this is back in 2009, and so I'm sure that the stages have changed somewhat. But after the game, it was we didn't even get offered a beer. Like, it wasn't even a, hey, thanks for coming out kind of thing. And so we decided right then and there that when somebody comes and plays Hurricane Alley Roller Derby, at least when they leave, they'll know that they were loved. And that's the best we can do.
Okay. Any plans to come to Alvin, Texas to play the Outlaws?
We tell them we'll come, but I think they're trying to set up what they're going to do. But all Queen Bitch has to do is say the word, and we'll be in a car headed her way.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to that game coming up this Saturday.
It'll be great.
Yeah, at the Hard House.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.